Do you know that the standard size of a running track is about 100 meter in length and 0.5 meter wide? Just imagine, if the starting block was the beginning of your life and the finish line was your life goal, to what extent would you be willing to run? This is not a story about running. This is about how you achieve your dream without losing your way. This is a story about me. For a 16-year-old teenager, I'm one wanderer. I get attracted of many new things, I get curious about anything, and when I wonder about a new thing, I tend to go all the way and see what will happen if I try to do it. Like picking up the pencil and pouring what's inside my mind in the form of drawing to connect with people. Composing melody, notes after notes to create the music that gives pleasure to everybody listening to it. And one thing that every teenager cannot forget is to study. Studying is not really a pleasant thing to do, but there's this one subject that's quite fascinating to me, since it has to do with puzzle solving, which is more or less similar to problem solving. In running, we struggle to always be the best version of ourselves. We strive to beat our own record. We're trained to pass our limits. If you look at it, it's actually quite similar to our very own life. Running is. Our biggest enemy is our ego. When we're able to put aside our ego, we're more likely to be welcomed and accepted by people. That's, my friend, is the basic of social life. 5 words. We can't live by ourselves. Friends at school, family at home.
Gap, kan lu bentar lagi udah mau Sweet17 tuh. Lu bakal rayain gak sih?
Yoi.
Emang harus ya dirayain?
Tau gak sih kalau rayain itu penting, Vi? Kalau rayain 17 tahun itu, kita bisa ngeliat lagi hal baik apa aja yang udah kita lakuin selama 17 tahun ini. Terus kita udah berguna buat orang lain apa belum? Terus kita bisa introspeksi diri dan ngeliat pandangan orang terhadap kita. So, we can fix ourselves.
Lu gambar apaan sih, Gap?
Lihat aja nanti.
As I grow, I get to understand life better. Having better understanding of myself, I become more responsible to the problem I face and be able to solve it efficiently. With this experience, we're ready to face the next stage of our life. 17 is an important age of transition for every woman. That's what makes it special and worth celebrating. It's time to show who we really are, what we like, and what are we capable to do. There's times in life that things won't go as smooth as we want, but they said life is like a wheel. Reaching finish line is not the end of everything. On the contrary, it's just the beginning of another lap. Every ending is just a beginning to something new. We still need to break our own limit, because time won't stop just because you're struggling on something. Like I told you before, this is not a story about running.